Morning, guys. We'll get started in a little bit. Just waiting for some more people. I've just sent out the link now, so just share it if you guys can. I would appreciate it as well. Just remember we have FOMC 2 hours before market close today. Alright, we've got this link open. Right, let's see what's moving. Let's see. I just traded this on as play. I don't know if anyone did grab it. I know a couple of people in the Discord did trade this one with me. And then also, I know some people also traded this. Quite a few people in the Discord traded this EXAI with me as well. So up pretty nice this morning, which is great. Yeah, I actually saw the news with I saw someone post about the GNS news, but oh wow, it's actually finally moved. This was really delayed, this news. I don't know if it's someone I follow. They posted something about the news, and I charted like a couple of minutes before, and then I saw someone post the news, and then obviously it broke out. If you see my chart that I post on GNS, where is it? So I posted this. So yeah, I put the wait for the downtrend break. So I actually have this 4-hour chart like this. And then obviously you can see it broke out. So I'll put the quote tweet now so you can see it. But it pretty much broke out of that, which is great. So I'll just show you quickly. I did it on the 4-hour chart as well, so it's a lot easier to see. So with this one, yeah, GNS, that's why it's running. So obviously there was that news. Now it's over $1, which is good to see. It's got that momentum back to the upside. For me, I'm just waiting. I'll see what happens at open if it can hold this. I'll put this $1 here. I'll put this in a different color. I'll put this. We'll just put it light blue. So I'm just going to see if it holds $1 into open. That's what I'll be watching for on this play. So obviously they had that news that someone just mentioned now as well. Also previously, just before I posted the chart, I think the news came out pretty much exactly the same time as when I posted this chart, funnily enough. So that one's moving. ICCT down 15% yesterday. It's up 6% right now. We know this is a former runner. We've seen this thing run pretty crazy. All we're looking for on this is a trend line break. I'm waiting for 455 reclaim on this. This is on ICCT. I like this play, this EXAI. It needed a pullback. I'm just going to pretty much update these levels now. We'll just see what it does if we can pull back to this support level that we have here. So 680, we have 689 as the new high of day, but I have 680 still as an area of resistance. So we can put this here, and then you have 720 next on that play. So we'll keep an eye on this one. This morning there isn't many or much runners. Most of the plays are actually under $1. So I personally don't trade them. I took RNAS earlier, but for those who do like sub $1 stocks, they are definitely the plays to look at in the morning. So if you look at all the sub $1 stocks and notice the ones that haven't ran, it's not a bad idea to probably grab them because they will probably start running eventually. FRTX, yeah, FRTX as well. Yeah, it's nice to see GNS back up though. So these are kind of the only plays that I'm looking at right now. So you can see here on the left hand side, these 4 blue ones, highlighted blue. These are my top plays. Just kind of the only plays I'm moving. ELA as well, we can put that here. And then obviously these 3 green ones here, that's just symbolizes the plays that I gave as the watch list on my Twitter. So make sure that you also look and watch that, because I post it every single morning for you guys to look at, basically my 3 setups that I like. It doesn't mean that I'm going to get into the play. It doesn't mean I'm going to buy the play. If it reaches those key levels that I mentioned in the watch list, then I'll look for possible entries depending on how the stock is looking. I'm not just going to jump in, right, because it's on my watch list. That's not why I post the watch list. So keep an eye on those plays as well, these WE, BGLC, and GSAT. So if we look at it now, this is an ascending triangle. We expect this to break above. GSAT, this is pretty much a double bottom here from what I remember. Yeah, so here, pull back and push up. Just very, very low volume on this play though. That's the only thing. And then we have WE, which is actually broken out of this falling wedge. Now what I'm looking for is a 450 reclaim. So if this holds 450, then I'll look for possible entries. But other than that, I won't be jumping into this play. Let's have a look at this. So if we look at this now, actually, EXAI, look what's happening, right? We still, although it's pulling back, we still are in this trend line here. So you can see that if what do we expect? We expect it to do this. We expect it to pull back, right, to this level here, and then hopefully push up, break this level, push, and then continue to the upside, right? But looks like it is pulling back. If it breaks below this, then we have 585 as your support, and then all the way to this 555 level on this. So this is definitely a top watch because it is probably the top gain at the moment, although it is pulling back. So just keep an eye on this one. Definitely have this on your watch list. ICCT, I just mentioned this one. 455 is what I'm looking for on this. So it's still in a downtrend. There's no reason to be entering this trade. Yes, it has held support 370. That is great news. However, there is still no sign of reversal because there is no trend reversal yet. It's still in this downtrend. We can see it's respected a numerous amount of times. We need 455 break above, otherwise there is no entry. AVGL, no, AVGL is not done. AVGL just, guys, you got to remember something with these plays, right? This thing is up probably over 100% in the last 2 days, okay? It has to pull back at some point. The stock is not going to keep going up 20, 30% every single day, right? You just got to think about it logically. The stock does not keep going up. It doesn't go straight up or straight down. If you look at a stock chart, right, any stock, you can clearly see the price action of it. Look, we can see here, there's the run up, here's the pullback. There's the run up, there's going to be a pullback, right? So it's just very, very simple, okay? Where is this going to pull back to? This is where we look at. This is in a bullish chart pattern right now. Hopefully it holds this level. That's what I'm expecting it to. If it doesn't, we have 825. If it doesn't hold that, we have 565. So these are the levels that I have for this AVGR. The stock is not done, guys. It's not how you think it, okay? It's 72% up yesterday. It's only down 5%, right? So just relax on that. So if you guys are freaking out about it and all those things, you're obviously in too much size or you've bought at the top of some sort. Always have a stop loss on your trades. There's no need to be hoping and praying that a play is going to keep running, right? There's always going to be a time when the stock will eventually slow down and traders or retail traders will go into other plays. But at the moment, yes, this is bullish. This is a very nice trade. But at the moment, we'll have to see where it pulls back to. So if you're trying to buy this right now, there's no reason to, simply because it's in a downtrend, right? No reason to be buying this stock in a downtrend. You want to be buying it in an uptrend. That's all. BJDX. Good morning. Good morning. BJDX. Oh, this is good. Let me add this. I had this on my watch list previously. Let me have a look. Yeah, I like this. Bamboo, you can watch this 482 break for a scalp if it breaks above this, which is coming up pretty much soon. So this looks good. I don't know what the news was or anything, but yeah, looks good. BJDX. So this is your level you want. Yeah, 482, and then I think it's 510. That's your next level on that. So there, that's what you have. So 482 break, you can try and jump in for a scalp. That's what I would do on this. So I'll put this on Twitter as well. BJDX. So watch for 482 break above. Thanks for this play. Or this setup. I'm not going to take it because I'm just trading because I'm doing this, but usually I would take this trade if it does break above it. What's this? 482 break. Here it goes. All right, let's see what else is moving. CCG. Yeah, guys, you can try and scalp this trade, right? At 482. If I was to break this 482, then I would say $5 is your psychological level, then 510, then you have all the way to like 550 on this CCG. This was a pretty insane play yesterday, wasn't it? Or something happened with this. Or the other day. No, it was the other day. Was it yesterday? No, yeah, 2 days ago, this thing was insane. So all I'm looking at, right, you're telling me to look at this chart. All I'm looking at, going to a larger time frame and looking what's happening. What is happening? I can clearly see that it's in a downtrend, right? Look at the size of the candles. Lots of volume, less, and less volume, right? Meaning that buyers are slowly, just traders in general are not trading this at the moment. However, there is a possibility that this can run up again. We have started to form this falling wedge, okay? But with the volume at the moment, there isn't much considering the candles. That's all I'm looking at right now. I don't know the exact numbers, but we can see here what's happening, right? Lots of volume here. It started to die off since yesterday, and then today it is up 4%, which is good to know, right? Because that means there's a possible reversal. Your support level here is $28. So I would have this orange line as your support level. Okay, then where's your next resistance? It's just this high, which is $48. 48.50. Around this 48.50 level, I don't know the exact level, but this is what I have right now. And then there's just a lot of price range in this because I'm assuming this thing halted like 20 times throughout the day, or was just very, very volatile. So I'm just giving you your levels for this trade here. So, but yeah, at the moment the volume isn't quite there, but it is up 4%, which is good. So there's a possibility that this can reverse. So yeah, you can keep an eye on this if you do like this play. It is in a bullish chart pattern at the moment, meaning that we expect to break above. I would just wait for at least a 30-minute green candle on this to look for possible entries. That's how I look on this one. So I can post this one on Twitter for you as well. So if you're looking pre-market, this is CCG. This is the 1 hour chart. So 1 hour chart, right? It's in a falling wedge. Low volume, but possible big run up. Right, the reason why I say that is simply because we know that it's ran before. It was only a couple days ago. This is probably the pullback level, and let's see if it does hold and push to the upside. Did this break? Yeah, so there it goes on this one. BJDX went already. Very, very quick on this. All right, let's have a look here. Yeah, this one was very quick. Damn, that was a quick run. So we can see here now it broke this 515. Where's the next level? Let's see the next level on this. So hopefully what you want now is a pullback right to this level here. You want to pull back to this previous high and then push to the upside on BJDX. I'm trying to look at the next level now. Let's have a see where else. Here, what is this? 560. 565 is your next resistance, or next target, I guess you could say. So this BJDX is gone. Let me have a look here. How do you see the next level of stop? I mean, you just look left. Just use a larger time frame and look left at where an area of resistance is. So here's a resistance level here. Here's a resistance level here. Here's another resistance level. Or you can use this here and then this level here. So it's just looking left and seeing where the areas have pulled back the most or So look, like this is an area of support here. This is basically an area of resistance here, right? So these are just previous levels I have from the chart prior on this one. So all you have to do is just look left and see where the levels are with respect to the most. GLG. EXAI is looking good. AVGR is trying to respect this. Here's your bullish engulfing candle, meaning that we expect a reversal of this level now. GLG. Let's have a look at GLG, what's happening. So this one is not my kind of play at all, simply because there's not much volume on it. It's down 9% this morning. Looking on a larger time frame, yeah, there's no volume at all. There's a huge sell-off here. I don't know what that was, earnings or something. Looking at this chart simply is bearish, very, very bearish, downtrend, lack of volume, not my kind of play at all. Where's your next level? Is this thing here? This point, I would say 0.18 is your next level that you need to watch for. So that would be it. The reason I say 0.18 is simply because that's the high here. We can see that it's pulled back to this level. It's rejected a few times. Right, it's been an area of resistance and an area of support. So now we needed to break above this and then push above that level, and then whatever this is, we can do 0.21 here. So these are your levels coming up on this. Yeah, this one's a little tricky. You can say it's technically a falling wedge. So you do expect this to break above, but I would personally just wait for 0.8 break above. It is down 7% at the moment. EXAI is still respecting it, which is good to see. This is what we want. BJDX is kind of holding this level, which is good to see. We need to wait for this and see what happens with this. I'm not too sure exactly what's going to happen with this. Just going to send up the YouTube link again. Someone just asked for it. All right. So yeah, look, we're looking on the 1 minute on BJDX, right? Look, there's that pullback that I mentioned. Okay, so now we should hopefully see a push to the upside. So simply what happens is this was the high that I mentioned, right? 482. It broke above that. It hit that level that I mentioned. It's pulled back to the retest, and now we should see it try and push up to the upside. So let's see what it does. If it doesn't, it will come down to this level here, 420. So this will come down quick if it doesn't hold this level. On this is BJDX. ICCT. There's not much volume on this, unfortunately. Yeah, let me just wait for that. ARDX. So ARDX, simply looking at a larger time frame, right? Look what's happened. It is bearish. Why is it bearish? Simply because it is in a downtrend, right? So from here to here, we can see it's in a downtrend, right? Where's the next area of support? We can see that this is an area here, which was previous resistance. Although this is around here, this 410 level, I'm just going to move this to $4 because that's a psychological level. I prefer to use psychological levels as area of support. So we can see that it has pulled back to this $4 right now. Let's see if it does hold this one. But at the moment, there's not much volume on it. It's not my kind of style of trade or play, but it's on the psychological level. So it's kind of decision time here. Breaks below that. You have all the way down to this 345 level. So 345 is your next level here on this. Area of resistance is this one here. So 435. You have here, and then you can put this purple. So you want it to break above 435, and then you have this 475, and then 510. You can have as your next level. So keep an eye on this one. Obviously, it's not looking good at the moment. You need us to hold this $4 level. If it goes below that, then I think it's pretty much done until 345 is your next level. So. Just play the trend, honestly. That's how I simply just think about trading, right? I don't want to be trading a stock in a downtrend because I never know how low it's going to go, right? So meaning that you're basically trying to catch a falling knife. It's impossible to know when a stock is going to start reversing unless it starts to find an area of support and then start to move to the upside. But if you're simply trying to play a stock that's all red, in a downtrend, then it's you're kind of just playing against the trend and making it difficult for yourself, right? So that's the way I think of it. So this is obviously bearish chart, right? Holding $4 psychological level. Look for 435 reclaim. Right. Let's have a look here and see what else is moving. If you guys can do me a favor as well, for those that just joined, if you can also like up the stream and also subscribe if you haven't, I would really appreciate it. If you could do so, it helps the stream a lot. Back to the drawing board. Wait, on which one? Oh, GLG. Yeah, all I would do is, Michael, all I would do is honestly just focus on plays, right, that have a lot of volume. That's kind of how I would trade, because if you're trying to find a hidden gem stock that you're trying to find that will eventually run, right, it's very, very, very difficult. It's almost impossible to know when a stock's going to run, even if the news, news is coming out, because a lot of times the news might be great, but it won't even move at all, right? Or if the news is good, it might go down. So it's very difficult to just play off news or expecting a trial to happen or something. So in my opinion, focus on the top gainers in the morning, right? Look for areas of support, look for the pullbacks and try and enter on those trades rather than trying to get in a trade that you're going to be waiting about 2-3 weeks for it to move at least 4 or 5%, right? So that's just the way I mean, that's how I trade. So it sounds kind of biased, but in my opinion, it's just, we're all here to trade and make money, right? Not obviously we want to make it as much as we can, and I guess as fast in the shortest space of time. So trying to play the ones that have the most volume gives you the best chance. That's when you just need to start learning technicals, and that's why I try and show you guys almost every single day on how I trade and my setup. So that's my way of thinking. BJDX, what time is this? Needs to hold here. EXAI is still pushing up into open, which is great. EOSE, not much volume on this. GNS is moving up on yeah, GNS is going nuts. GNS is looking good. I would definitely have this on your watch list. Just I'm waiting for $1. That's it. Hold this level for those who want to try and trade this one, just because it looks very, very good. Let me see what else is moving. If you guys have any tickers, feel free to post. I'll be in here for another 10 minutes or so, and then I've got to head into the Discord. Zap. Nothing on that one. Let me look at RNAS quickly. Okay, RNAS is coming down now. This is this 0.7 level that should come back down to. BJDX, just keep this on your watch list, guys, for this one. BJDX, it's kind of the only one that's running at the moment, so that's why I would definitely keep this on watch, because it just ran like recently, and then hopefully it can hold this volume into open or hold these key levels that I've just drawn. I'll draw another one here. Was this 425? So if we can hold this, now what happened is, right, we've noticed what's happened. One thing we've noticed is that it's broken above this level that I mentioned, which is a good sign, right? The second thing is that it hit this next target that I mentioned, this 510 level, right? And now we can see that it's pulled back and retesting this level at the moment, right? Trying to buy here, in my opinion, is very difficult because it's consolidating. So you're trying to enter a trade here where the price action is very difficult. It's pretty much doing this, right? So you have to wait for that 510 break next and then push to the upside on this. But at the moment, if you're looking at a larger time frame, right? See last two 5-minute candles, we see what's happened. This is area of resistance. Try to break this, it didn't. It tried it again, it didn't. So 3 times it's attempted it, and now it's come down. We see these 2 red candles. With this current price action at the moment, we do expect it to come down. However, if we're looking probably on a large, 15-minute, it's still green. So it still is bullish on the larger time frames, that's all. NVOX. NV. NVOX, I don't have this one. I can't seem to find this NVOX stock. Is it NVOS or NVOX? I only have NVOS, I don't have NVOX. I don't know, it's not on my broker. Or it's not on Webull. I know I've seen that ticker before, but I'm not too... What's the name of this company? Yeah, I don't have it yet. Yeah, guys, post some tickers if you want, so I can give you guys some feedback on some of the charts, and then just help you guys out for anything that you need in terms of what levels to look for on this. Yeah, this GNS is probably going to go nuts today. A lot of people are in this trade. We're right on this level right now. Grom. Grom, I've charted this one before, I'm pretty sure. So look at Grom, right? Look what's happened. Let's just look at a larger time frame. Simply, it's in a downtrend, right? First thing we note is that it's bearish, okay? Then we go to a smaller time frame and look at what's exactly happening on it. We are trading in a range, right? Meaning that it is consolidating, so we don't really know what's happening. Right now, it's just kind of doing this level like this. You want it to break 275 and then push to the upside. That's the level that I would watch for this on Grom. But at the moment, there's no reason to be entering this trade. I don't know anything if there's news or anything coming out on it either. So just what is that level there? 275. So that's the level you want. Sell's another play that doesn't have much volume. This is even on a larger time frame, right? So we can see here. Yeah, the chart's not great, to be honest. The daily. Let me remove all this so we can have a look properly. Yeah, this is not a kind of chart that I would be looking at personally. Yeah, this isn't great. So we can see here what's happening, right? The same thing as the other one, the Grom play. It's just trading within this range, right? So you need the high of day, whatever this is here. So 750 break is what you need to watch on that. Yeah, there goes BJD. Yeah, BJD. So this one here, right, was pretty much what I mentioned with this play. Although I did say on this time frame there was a lot of rejection, but looking at it on the 15-minute, I said that it is still very bullish, right? Meaning that we expect this to break above, and did pretty much what I expected first of all, which was this here, right? So break that level, right? Break this level, retest this now, that previous break, and now push to the upside, right? So that's kind of what happened here. So it took a little bit longer, right, for that break and retest. However, that did happen what I expected to. So if you did grab that, well done. Yeah, next up we have is 565 right here on this. So obviously, guys, just one thing to note is that stock is not going to do exactly this, straight down and come up, right? It will probably consolidate for a little bit, because usually what happens is 1 minute chart is very difficult to look for it. You would have to wait. Look, on the 5-minute chart, it's much easier to see that there's the break, here's the retest, and there's the push up, right? So that's pretty clear what's happened on this position here. But obviously looking at the 1 minute, you can see that it did break above, it's consolidated, and then here's your big bullish engulfing candle to push to the upside on this. So this is very strong into open. This looks very, very good. I would definitely have this on your watch list, because it is probably the only play that is running right now and has volume. So it looks like a lot of people will be trading this one. When do you buy the stock? I personally like to buy it on a pullback. I don't like to play it when the stock is running, right? Although playing the trend is something different to just playing it when it's running up and chasing and FOMO, right? So in my opinion, I'm just going to wait for it to pull back and see where it does. 482 level, and then hopefully it comes down to this 425. That's kind of where I'm looking for, or even lower, hopefully. Let me see, NVAX. NVAX doesn't have much volume, 3% yesterday. Let me look at the daily. So NVAX here, same thing, right, with this, look. I'm assuming this is, yeah, this is like pharmaceutical or something, but look what's happening here, right? It's just really trading within this range. So if we look at it quickly, what is this? Let me get this tool out. So this is Okay, yeah, it's a 30% move, which is obviously a big move here. So $6 to 10. However, if you're looking at a larger time frame like this daily time frame, you can see that it is really just consolidating. So what that means is now you expect this, right? You expect this to go like this. You expect it to push up here and then come down here, push up here, come down here. So that's your trading zone right now. For me, I don't like to trade within the zone unless it starts to get volume. Then I could try probably day trade or scalp this, but ideally you want it over $10 and then push to the upside on this NVAX. HSTO. No, not a good. This isn't a great chart either. So down 39% yesterday. It's down, or it's up 29% this morning. Bearish chart, right? Price action is kind of weird on this. I mean, it's the good thing. There's only one good thing about this, I would say, is that it's holding this 0.5 psychological level right now. But for me at the moment, there's no reason to be entering this trade. I know it is up 30%, but it's not really a kind of trade that I'd be looking to grab, to be honest. Just looking at it at a larger time frame, that's all. You need a break above at least 0.7 to look for momentum to the upside on this. Although it's up 30%, there still hasn't been much momentum to the upside on this. BJDX down, this looks good. So look at, now we can probably see it's holding the 9 EMA. Yeah, this is gonna come, yeah. So this is looking good, BJDX. So 565, and then what's the next level held on this? Let me have a look. This here. 640. All right, so there's your level on this. Your levels on this. Let me know if any of you guys did grab this trade. I personally didn't. I would have taken it on this break, this 482 break. But like I said, I'm busy doing this, so I don't like to do both at the same time. On this play. So this is obviously a top mover at the moment, right? So we'll have a look at this. This is BJDX. Top gain this morning. Yeah, this looks very, very good. A lot of momentum to the upside on this. So yeah, we can see right now, right, what's happened. So basically since this 482 break, we can see how much percent it's moved. So if we look here from this to this, right, that's a 15% move right now. So since that break above, you can see there's that 15% move. I understand that it was a very fast move, right? But that's what happens when you got to scalp it. So if it breaks above this level here, you got to look for this break here. Ideally, this is where you want it to enter around here, the retest, and then push to the upside on this. So did exactly what it was supposed to. So the fact that it's respecting these technicals is a very good sign. A lot of strength in this play, so I like this setup a lot. This looks nice. Let's see if anyone grab it. All right, guys, I'm going to be in here for... Actually, I've got to go now. I'm going to just go over my watch list, and then I'm going to head into the Discord. Yes, we do have spots open on this. Great job, Bamboo. Great job. If you have any questions about the Discord, feel free to message me about it. We do have some spots left for it. So if you want to join, feel free. Any questions about it, just DM me, or I don't mind explaining anything. So first play is obviously BJDX. This is definitely a play to watch, sorry. I would definitely have this on watch simply because it's pretty much the top gainer right now, and it's the only one with kind of running and has the volume there. EXAI, I like this one. It's in a steady uptrend. It is still holding this trend line, which is good to see. Ideally, the 680 is where you want it to break, and then 720 next. ICCT, former runner, is low volume. It is up 6%. I'm waiting for 455 on this one. EOSE, I don't really know why I have this one on my watch list, but I'll just keep it here just in case it does move. ELOT, this one. So this was yesterday's runner. Obviously, we can see that it was up 33%. It's down 15% today. What we need to see is that hold this 135 into open, reclaim 155 and push and break out to the upside on this. And then GNS is obviously a lot of people watching this one. It's running into open right now, so in my opinion, I expect this one to run at open. So yeah, this is a pretty good play. Yeah, I expect this one to run up simply because there's 20 minutes left of the market. If this was going to break down or pull back, it would have done it already. The fact that it's still holding and it's holding this $1 is very bullish. I expect this one to run at least to this 130 level today. So we'll see what happens with this. All right, so I hope you guys have a great day. I'm only going to be trading probably for an hour, 2 hours max today. Waiting at least 30 minutes after open to look for my plays. We do have FOMC or rate hikes. Supposedly, they don't want to. They don't want to increase the rates, but we'll see what Powell has to say. I wouldn't be trading after lunch, in my opinion. It's just going to be very volatile. But if you do so, just be cautious of that Powell is speaking. So I would just technically just take advantage of the volume for the first couple hours and then just pretty much be done for the day. It's only one day out of the week. It's not the end of the world. If it was my choice, I wouldn't trade it all today. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Definitely watch GNS. I think this one's going to run it open. BJ, DEX, and GNS are my top plays, and it's open. I expect both of these to run. So I would never chase a stock at open. It's a very, very bad idea because it can work in your favor. Most times it doesn't. So just wait for a pullback and then hopefully you can get a nice entry then. So hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And